this is fitting with everything about nothing.
And
Nothing about everything.
Perfect. We are three Swedish white boys and we have opinions. So, what are we going to talk about today?
well, we're gonna talk about our days, our week.
We start with small talk. I'm Oscar, by the way.
And I'm Tommy.
No one asked.
All right.
All right.
I love this energy. Great energy to start with.
I don't.
Oh,
Hell
okay.
yeah. That's going to be hell to edit.
Well, we have to have energy, right?
Avengers?
Assemble?
I guess.
I don't know. I'm not an Avenger.
I heard you say Avengers.
I did not say Avengers. I can't remember what I said. It was too long ago.
Same.
Too long ago.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna start about talking about our week and or weekend and what we've done since last episode. What have you been doing, guys?
My list is short, and I can't remember it.
Oh, that's a terrible combination.
Indeed. I mean, it makes it easy.
Yeah, my list is pretty long, but it's
That's fair. So let's
Yeah.
start with Oscar. Let's start with you.
Cool. Well, I was supposed to go to my cousin Sham. What is that? Second cousin removed, whatever they say in America's.
your cousin. You're just your cousin.
No, my cousin's child.
Oh, your cousin's child.
Yeah, 10th birthday.
It's
But-
I was supposed to, but then I made like D&D plans and ran it with a bunch of nerds.
Oh.
Those losers.
Yeah, those
Oh.
losers. I bet that you didn't even finish their main mission.
No,
I heard they did.
that's great.
I heard they did.
Yeah, I heard they got 100 gold each for completing a very long, drawn-out mission for a gnome guy.
Yeah, that little gnome guy.
Man, you guys are so well informed. It's like you were there or something.
I mean,
You know, I got contacts, not the ice ones, but
Yeah.
people.
I don't have contacts, I have cameras.
I thought you had glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your point?
Sorry.
Right, so you skimped out on family to be with losers.
And nerds.
Yeah. That's about it. Started thinking about Christmas gifts.
Oh shit. It's Christmas soon.
Ah shit. Are we supposed to date?
Ah,
Are we
shit.
supposed to
date?
Are we supposed to date these episodes?
I don't know.
Whoopsie.
No,
We,
don't.
we currently have, so let's just keep going.
Yeah, we're prepared. Hey, we're prepared. Is what we
Yeah.
are.
Hey, remember, well, not remember, but dearest audience, when you're listening to this in like April, just to know, we haven't bought Kirsten's presents yet.
What did you call them? Aristolians.
Audience.
Audience. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna. Hey, let's make it a thing. Let's call them Aristodians. That sounds cool.
Aristocrats
Are
audience.
they, is there a specific reason when they call them Aristodians?
Just because I heard wrong.
I think
And it sounds cooler?
Yeah.
it sounds like a 40k army.
You're not our audience.
Aristodians.
Aristodians.
Guardians of the
Not
nothing and everything.
Stodians. Stodians.
Yeah.
So you have to have the A like ah.
Aristodians.
Not in the beginning. Aristodians.
Aero,
like Aero.
Aerostadians.
Aristodians. Like, no, okay. Arrow.
Aerostadians.
Yeah, Aristodians.
Yeah.
Wait, is it Aro or Arrow?
Arrow, like the
Aristodians.
shooting bow thing.
Yeah, Aristodians.
Aristodians, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're not an audience anymore, you're the Aristodians.
Congratulations.
You have been
You've been
titled.
promoted.
I don't know. I think the emperor would be like, hell yeah, these guys are cool.
Right. Talk about that nerd D&D shit.
You know, we do have moved on to Warhammer, which is like twice as nerdy. So.
Exactly.
Why is it connected to Warhammer? You did that, I didn't.
No, I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aristodians.
Yeah, well, it sounds like a Starties, and most of like the 40k, at least the human armies, have a Roman-sounding name like that.
Yeah.
That is true.
And the A starters are pretty awesome. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, a
I don't-
Starties is really awesome.
Yeah, I don't know lore about it, but it looks cool.
They are the gold ones, right?
Yeah, no, they're blue ones. I
I
think.
believe it's.
Oh, the Space Marines.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Stardies.
I'm just referencing the videos from YouTube,
Yeah.
which was super cool. I think the quality is super nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, made by one dude. Crazy.
Exactly. Which is awesome. I believe he had to take it down.
Yeah,
copyright is a
Games
bitch.
Workshop, who owns Warhammer, is very. They're like Nintendo.
Yeah.
They're like super protective about their IPs.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
It's,
To the point where like their own fan base is like, well, I can do what I want to do because
exactly.
it's owned. At least Pokemon has some cool shit they can get away with, and Mario and all that.
Yeah, but Pokemon ain't Nintendo's exclusive
No.
in the sense of Nintendo. It's Game Freak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Mario specifically?
Yes. Mario's and I believe the whole franchise is about Mario, right? And then the soundtracks from Kirby.
Right.
I believe Zelda is also a thing like that. Most things about from Nintendo. So
Yeah.
yeah. Pokemon is a little bit of leeway just because of Game Freak. But even then, it's like super tight there as well.
And Mario probably there's too much for them to handle because I've seen some Mario things that Nintendo probably would not appreciate.
Don't elaborate, I believe. I don't need to know.
We don't need to know. We've already seen it.
Oh shit! What?
Yeah.
Have I?
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Yes. Have you been on the interwebs?
Of course, but I don't think Egoraptor would be one like one
No.
of the things we talk about.
No. It's the
It would.
pop-up videos next to Egoraptor's videos.
I was thinking about like the Waluigi rap saga.
Okay,
Oh.
I will show you that one, guys, that later because that's fucking sick. The animation's so goddamn good.
All right then.
So that's been your weekend.
Yeah, that's been my weekend.
How about yours?
Well, I was escorting a gnome in D&D, and then I was down.
So
Wow.
it was you.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess Sunday was a day.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday today.
Oh shit, yeah it is.
Monday was also a day.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. Damn, you guys
Yeah.
are spitting some real facts. So yeah. And how about yours?
Yeah, I've been around. I had a Christmas dinner at Sunday. I was a nerd apparently on Saturday
Nice.
with a gnome. Escort quest. At Friday I was out drinking, had a dinner at a very, very fancy place apparently.
Cool.
And afterwards I went to a concert. And at Thursday before that I was at a concert.
Nice. What was the concert?
The first one was Dark Tranquility. It's apparently a Swedish band. I didn't know they were Swedish. They had a in Swedish it's called förband. It's a band that
Opener.
Oh right. They had 3 openers,
Oh.
which one of them was called Moonspell,
Nice.
which I've heard some songs from. So I was pleased and surprised that they were an opener for Dark Tranquility.
What words did the moon spell?
Opium?
Oh,
Yes.
I see.
Yes. They spelt opium.
Interesting. Go on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's and they had another one that's called Wolfart, which is apparently Finnish.
Oh, nice.
I didn't get to listen too much to them because I didn't like them too much. Yeah, and before that it was a band called Heiris, spelled Hearis. I don't know. They didn't sound great.
No.
Right.
No, but Boomspell was fine. Dark Tranquility was super fine. The mics was too low for both of those bands, so the whole concert was kind of sucky, but it was nice either way.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Now I remember. After I led this D&D quest for some nerds.
Yeah.
I did go out drinking.
Oh.
That's the thing I did do.
Right.
They were supposed. It's funny because the group was supposed to be there by 8.
Mhm.
I was there 11, and I thought, fuck, I missed everything. They have been here for hours, and I am so late.
Yeah.
Turns out only 2 people had been there by 8, and the other 2 came after me.
Damn.
What?
Yeah, and one of those 2 that came after me were the whole reason we went out in the first place. Like she was the one who was celebrating, and she was there by like 11:30.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's so dumb.
Yeah, that's pretty stupid.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
we were at a gay bar called Secret Garden.
Awesome. How was it?
Gay,
Very secret.
but we were in the quiet area, which was nice. Everyone else was in that one of the 2 dance floors.
All right.
So, because you couldn't go into the Secret Garden, the main, they had like closed the main entrance. You had to go into the bar next door,
What?
called the Temple. So
Oh,
you had to
shit.
go into the bar next door and then go through to get to the Secret Garden, which I guess is why it's called the Secret Garden.
Yeah,
It
very
seems very
secret.
fitting,
Yeah, very secretive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then then we drank there for a while, and then we switched bars and went to a bar that's on a boat.
Ooh.
Yeah, it had like
Smurf.
3 dance floors. One of them was closed.
Oh.
Dang.
But that sounds cool.
It was cool.
Yeah, how long were you out?
Until like, I think I came home around 5 in the morning. Right?
5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Then I slept, and then then the next day I went to a pizza buffet.
Awesome.
Like,
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut, right?
Sort of. It was a local pizzeria that was closing down for the season because they don't do well during Christmas, so they don't want the ingredients to go bad.
Ah.
So they just had a pizza buffet where I paid 100 kronor for
Only 100?
yeah,
Damn.
for endless pizza, included drink and coffee.
Yeah.
And yeah, you could, and it went from 1 to 4. So it's 3 hours of just
Holy shit.
of free pizza, of endless pizza for.
Yeah. In comparison, for a buffet in Sweden, it's usually like 140, 150 crowns.
Yeah.
So 100 crowns is pretty good. It's very, very good for a buffet.
Yeah, it's great, and it was good. Tasted good.
Free drinks?
Well, yeah, they had some juices and coffee
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
and water.
Yeah, water's always free.
Well, water should always be free.
Thank you, Sweden, for having clean and good water supplies.
Yeah.
We are blessed.
Thank you for being allowing us to drink good tap water.
Yeah, exactly. Thank God.
Oh yeah, no problem, man.
You are not God.
No, I'm taking on the role of Sweden here.
What?
Damn.
Yeah. Whole of Sweden?
Yeah.
Even the bad ones?
Well, did anyone else tell you you're welcome?
Well,
It's got a point.
I stepped up to the plate.
yeah, but I can smell it in the air though.
Well, I promise I cleaned.
Oh, right. That's what you've been doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why do I smell welcome? You're welcome in the air then.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't bring whales in here. Damn.
Yeah, to all my brothers and sisters who made it through No Not November, congratulations, well done.
Yes.
Oh shit.
A round of applause.
That's just like very, very lonely there. That
Right.
applause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
Well,
was
no-
holding
no
my
one-
mic. I was not ready to applaud.
Well, no. This is why this is my whole thing. Bad communication and just
Sticking jokes.
kinda
Oh.
Yeah, I'll do a little one-handed applaud.
nice.
Is that your ass cheek?
Yes. I was trying to sneak, but the sound of my ass cheeks clapping together was alerting the guard.
Yeah, I believe you learned that at the secret garden.
Oh,
it was a bad joke.
Yeah.
Thank you for laughing though. That was my week.
And mine.
And yours.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I guess yesterday I started working.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a day to yesterday.
I'm still believing you.
Yeah, because you worked, right?
Well, yeah, technically, but not.
Well, it is some kind of work.
Kinda.
What kind of work?
Cleaning.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that's great.
yeah.
That's really good. You're getting out there at least.
Yeah, job is a job.
Yeah.
I forgot to get a job for December,
Oh.
Because I was doing job to November,
Yeah.
and then I was like, what am I have nothing to do, and then I remembered, oh yeah, the year before last, well, not last year, the year before last year, I sold Christmas trees.
Yeah.
And I could have done that.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh.
Because I picked you up once, or at least once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the thing I forgot, but I'll get something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to occupy yourself.
It's great to do something.
Yeah. The day becomes very tedious otherwise.
Oh yeah, totally.
You start to spiral.
I've been doing that for the last I think 3 months, and this soul cleaning gig is my first step out of it. So yeah.
Doing it back and forth for 2 years.
Yeah, but you are searching at least, so.
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
But that doesn't. Searching doesn't feel good when you're doing it.
Of
It
course not. You want the job here and now.
Yeah, and that's the problem with finding a job is a lot of it is doesn't feel like work. You're just well, I need to fill this in and send this in. It's
Oh.
which is wrong, because when you do look for work, people tell you, well, you need to do tactical strikes. You need to find what you're interested in. You need to do research and prepare letters and such, so that when the moment comes, you fucking snipe the work.
Yeah.
Snipe the application. You are exactly what they're looking for.
What I did was just I was searching around, seeking we want this, we want that, in the areas that I feel either expertised in or things that I like. So, and then I just sent my shit.
Yeah.
I sent my personal letter, my CV. I don't know what it's called in the
Cover
US.
letter.
Yeah.
What?
Cover letter.
Cover letter.
No, wait. That's personal. It's cover letter and... Oh yeah, they had some weird fucking name for it.
At least it's the other one. It's personal letter, which is information about me and my status and stuff, and then it's the letter that tells them about my occupation,
Yeah, the CV.
what I've done. Yeah, the CV. So I just sent that out, and apparently my CV is so fucking well written. I didn't write it myself, but it's so well written that I always get some replies.
Nice.
Oh, we want this. Oh, we want you, and stuff like that. So I've tried. Before I found my other job, I tried another job, and that sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I found my current job, and I worked there for 3 years now.
That's awesome.
Since 25th of November, 3rd year.
Cool.
Yeah. So I'm in my 4th year now.
That's awesome.
I couldn't be happier. It's a really good job, and
Yeah.
I'm very happy about it.
I'm happy to hear that.
man.
Yeah. It's very tiring though. There's
Yeah.
a lot of dragging around heavy stuff,
Yeah.
and that's the.
And you still find time to sit down and do this podcast.
well
Go
yeah.
from work to work.
Yeah. You know,
On that
I
Sigma
always-
grind set.
What?
On that Sigma grind set.
Of course. I always keep myself busy. That's
Yeah.
why I'm happy.
Is that why you play World of Warcraft?
Sometimes, yeah.
I would explain it.
Yeah. I have a schedule. Every Wednesday, some Saturdays, I play World of Warcraft with my guild.
Alright.
Well, not my guild, but I'm in a guild.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sundays is your anime day.
Animal Day.
Animal Day.
Anime Day. Yeah, that's my. No, it's my series watching day. I watch all
Right,
the
sorry.
series. Yeah, not only anime, but
Is it only current, or do you have old stuff that you on your backlog that you also watch on Sundays?
if I watch something that has been I want to get into and I've never seen it, I take the whole fucking week and everything. I just watch it without stop.
Yeah.
I go to work, come home, watch it, and same over and over again. And
Yeah.
then I take breaks for the scheduled things.
Yeah.
Because I always get so entranced with whatever I want to see.
Yeah. I really relate to that. And speaking of being in that no job, nothing to do state, and also having anime, it was when I started watching Mushoku Tensei. It started off with me on a pretty okay sleep schedule, But then I didn't have anything to do. There were no real obligations. So when I finished season 1, it was like, I think 4:20 or something.
Hey, for 20 Blaze.
Hey. Yeah, so it was like 20 past 4 in the morning. I was like, oh, it's almost getting light out, so I'm gonna sleep now.
Yeah.
Mushoku Tensei is kind of good.
It's the world building is great.
Yeah, indeed.
The character is flawed,
He is.
which I get, which I also have heard is the point, but there are limits.
It's like, for me, it's like teetering on too much edging, and it's like this is just about to become very uncomfortable. It's already a bit uncomfortable at some points, especially when you consider like the series finale. It's like I don't know if we are stepping over some boundaries here, but it's like
Yeah, Mushoku Tensei is uncomfortable to show.
yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Do you want us to tell you about it?
Probably not in this episode.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, we should establish like that part of its own episode. I believe. Yeah.
That's about it. We can have an edgy anime episode.
Or like a reincarnation anime episode.
Oh yeah, an isekai episode. Hell yeah.
I don't like isekais that much.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna. I do, but I don't have any buts. I like him.
I have a butt. Maybe delete this out. It's called an asshole.
Damn.
I mean, I've already established that my butt is clapping so hard that the guards are alerted to my presence.
Oh yeah.
That's how I do applause.
Yeah.
The ass
Exactly.
applause.
That's pretty solid, Snake.
Wow. Wow.
Crazy.
I believe.
That's a series I want to get into one day.
Solid Snake.
Yes, the series. Yeah, the Solid Snake series.
Right. What's it called? I don't remember its
Metal
name.
Gear.
Metal Gear.
Right.
Because that's like it's such a long-running series, so beloved, and like it's just basically a history lesson
Yeah.
in games.
Yeah,
How
but
they have developed throughout the years.
have you any lore, like, do you know anything about the first Metal Gear?
Oh yeah, I played
Yep.
Phantom Pain,
Oh, Phantom Pain.
the fifth one.
Yeah, that's not the first one.
Nope.
No.
It sure ain't, bud.
Yeah.
And you sure won't get anything without context.
Of course not.
But it is fucking cool, and it came free with Game Pass on PlayStation.
Oh, yeah, because I believe I downloaded it as well.
Yeah.
And I was like, I've only heard about Metal Gear.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be a silly series with very like, oh, we are so what's it called when you are the opposite of silly.
Serious.
Serious, yeah. We are so serious that it becomes very silly, and that's the whole shtick of it.
I mean, the thing is that it is very serious in how it acts.
Yeah.
Because it's like a spy Cold War era story where
Exactly.
you like the Russians and the Russians, the Germans, the Japanese, like all these all America, all these superpowers throughout like the 1900s and late 1900s.
Yeah.
Or like it's that kind of story, but it's also just chock full of Easter eggs and just the people doing badass things and it going so far in trying to justify why things work the way they work that it just becomes silly. Like you just have cool scenes where the guy just spins his revolver for approximately 1 minute.
exactly.
Or the fucking 10-minute ladder climbing because it's realistic.
Yeah. It's one of the levels in the first game.
Yeah, where you just climb a ladder while this like song plays in the background.
Exactly,
It's just
and I believe it's a clock tower or something, or a tower at least.
Yeah, it's a tower.
When you run up, and then you have to run back down, and then back up that tower again.
But I also fucking love those kinds of stories where but they don't try to take themselves so seriously that they are not entertaining. So like that, but I also know that I can't just pick it up and start
Of
because
course you
that
can. You can, because they have a remastered one now.
I meant that I can't just pick up like the game I have, which is like Phantom Pain, and expect to go into that. So I want to like one day just get the entire collection, remastered or whatever, and then play it from start to finish to like get the whole story.
Yeah. Then you have to try the one with the blade one. What's it called?
Revengeance.
Is it called Revengeance?
It's the one with the cyborg and the samurai sword.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Revengeance.
Okay, then, yeah.
It's like Vengeance the Second. It's Vengeance 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
That works 2 times. So.
Of course. So
Because it's a cyborg.
Who's the cyborg?
I don't remember.
Raiden, I think his name is.
All right.
I believe you're correct.
It's white. He's a white-haired anime boy.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Mortal Kombat.
No.
Exactly, that's what because when he said Raiden, I was thinking, yeah, I believe that's right, because it's very close to the one from Mortal Kombat.
All right.
It's like a name, guys.
Yeah. You're telling
But
me
it's so
people
cool,
can have
though.
the same name? I
Yeah.
don't believe it.
I know. Have you ever met 2 Chris?
Yeah. Oh, I met. It's a
You met?
stretch. I haven't met one Chris.
But you heard of Chris?
Yeah, but I've heard about Chris.
And
A lot of
another
Chris's.
Chris.
Yeah, a lot of Chris's.
That's
But I thought you had to put like a 2 behind your name if your name is already taken.
Ah, yes, correctly.
That's why my name is Tommy 4,500,3932.
And I'm Oscar Senior.
Oh,
Yeah. And I'm fitting the first.
you're not fitting the first.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. I can probably find someone that's named Fitting, that was fitting before you.
Don't.
But yes, Raiden is the white-haired anime boy, and that becomes a cyborg. He wasn't a cyborg originally, which is crazy to think about.
Is
Why-
it?
Why is that crazy?
Well, it's like because everyone knows him as Raiden, the edgy cyborg boy, and then you look back into earlier games, it's like, oh, he was an actual person once.
All right, fair.
Look at that.
But because I
Well,
became a
I think
cyborg.
that in game I kind of get that, but it's like no, I'm pretty sure that every cyborg started off human.
Yeah.
Unless it's a plot twist, like they were never a person to begin with; they were just a robot.
Dun dun dun.
It's like those robots from Aliens. Aliens movies.
Wait, no, don't they know that they are robots?
Yeah, but there was a connection between that and I believe in Blade Runner. I believe because in Blade Runner they don't know. They have been so sophisticated and well taught the AI that they believe they are humans. I believe it's
Wait.
that one, or it's Fifth Element, or it's the other one, or the other one.
It's one of those.
Yeah, it's one of
sci-fi
those.
shows.
Exactly.
I was gonna ask, like, are the xenomorphs cyborgs?
No.
Okay, so I heard the robots from Aliens.
Yeah, there are cyborgs and aliens that.
Well, there's robots.
Yeah, they're robots, not cyborgs.
Yeah.
Sorry. And
Androids.
maybe androids.
Okay, wait. Cyborgs is humans with robo parts.
Yes.
And androids are robots' biological parts.
I don't know.
I'm gonna.
Yeah,
That's a
look
good
it up.
thing to.
You're our looker upper, or what it's called.
Yeah, I
checker.
don't understand
Fact
why.
checker.
Yeah, I
Fact
don't understand
checker.
why I've been given a role. Also, Sigurd is apparently the preserver of nature because he's stuck between the creation Pokemon and destruction Pokemon.
Oh, that's why he did make trees.
I guess they're also just like all mythology, which is crazy, but that's like a discussion itself.
Yeah, but that's like yeah, because every mythical Pokemon is a mythology thing.
I wouldn't say that like Palkia.
Yeah, they are space and time.
And which do you mean that every like legendary Pokemon is real
Not
mythology
legendary,
or
not-
Pokemon mythology?
No, not legendary, mythical Pokemon.
Is real mythology or Pokemon mythology?
Pokemon mythology.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Not the real.
But like,
mythology.
I meant like because the legendaries from X and Y is like they are like supposed to be like Norse's mythology because you got like there's like this big tree with a top of which is an eagle at the ground is an elk and the Ratatoskr, the squirrel, runs up between them. But also there's a snake that gnaws at the roots of Yggdrasil.
Yeah.
Wow, that was more than I knew.
Yeah, but also they are like creation, destruction, and like preservance, which is like Hindu mythology. So I'm not sure what they were trying to go with here.
They probably mixed them up.
Probably.
Like, not mixing up like, oh shit, we don't know. Just mixing it up like in a bowl with a lot of fruits and vegetables and stuff.
Yeah, like
All right. So an android is a robot with human appearance.
Oh.
So a robot is like a robot.
Yeah.
And an android is when it looks human and
Yeah.
acts,
So
I guess.
then it's androids.
Yeah.
Yeah. But can you look it up? I believe it's Blade Runner 2099 that is connected to, or is it 3099? I don't remember. That is connected to aliens, the alien universe, because they have the same like. In one of them, I don't know if it's Blade Runner. I could be wrong, but in one of the sci-fi movies that is connected to the aliens universe, they have androids that are so intelligently like designed that not humans nor the androids know that they are androids.
Right.
So they have become a part of like society, and they act normal, and the society accept them because they don't know that they are androids.
That's fair.
Yeah, while
Cool.
in the alien universe, everybody knows that they are androids because they act very like robotic, right? They have programs and they have orders they have to follow in specific orders as well. I recently watched the new one, Aliens Romulus.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. It's a very, very good alien movie to
Damn.
come back to from the Prometheus saga and stuff.
Cool. I was gonna say like it's actually kind of refreshing to hear that someone makes an actual good reboot, or not reboot, but like a continuation.
Yeah. So it's very cool. And in that they had the same android thingies, and they look as disgusting as the first movie.
Hooray!
Yeah.
So yes, they are connected.
Blade Runner.
Yeah, Blade
Oh,
Runner and
shit.
Alien.
Yeah.
So according to IGN, the first direct tangible connection between Blade Runner and Alien came with the release of the Alien 20th Anniversary Edition DVD in 1999. One of the bonus features of that disc included a biography for Tom Skerritt's character Dallas, which reveals that he worked for the Tyrell Corporation,
Exactly.
that is from Blade Runner, before signing on with the Weyland-Yutani company, which is in Alien.
Yeah.
On the director's commentary, Scott also noted that he envisioned the Earth that the Nostromo crew hail from being the same one where characters like Rick Derrick live and work. Basically, an advertisement for off-world migrants in the Blade Runners were designed to recruit people like Ellen Ripley to work for corporations like Weyland-Yutani.
Cool.
So, like the Blade Runner world, where when people go to space, it's to like work for they go to.
Mars and stuff.
Yeah, then they get connected with like the Alien. Another clear connection formed between the two franchises with the Blu-ray release of Prometheus in 2012. That set includes a booklet containing a diary excerpt from Guy Pearce's character Peter Weyland. Weyland reflects on his experience with his mentor, clearly referencing Blade Runner's Dr. Eldon Tyrell, and how the failures of Tyrell's replicants inspired him to design a better, more obedient class of androids.
Yeah, because replicants are the androids in Alien.
Yeah, so the failed replicants from Blade Runner inspired
It was from Blade Runner. Damn.
inspired the androids for
Aliens.
aliens.
Yeah, Aliens is just, it's called Alien, right?
Yeah, it's Alien, and then Aliens.
Exactly.
It's the Aliens universe.
Aliens, dude.
Yeah.
Aliens, the
Very
ultimate
cool
life
movies.
form.
What?
The ultimate life form.
Yeah, very cool series. I love the Alien series.
Yeah.
I actually like the Prometheus 2's movies as well, even though they don't feel alien-esque.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, but in my opinion, they are very good. I believe they are. I think they are very good. Just the atmosphere of it. It feels. I didn't think about it being an alien movie. That made it so much better.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I felt, oh look, we have a universe that they are exploring aliens.
Yeah.
Right, and I love the concept of exploring, finding aliens.
Yeah, like movie snobs will always have something to complain about when it comes to new releases. But like Prometheus and new movies, I think holds up pretty well. Like they don't go for the same type of horror that the original movies went for, with the tight spaces and the weird forms and all that. But like they have fun with how they're aliens, and they still produce a good action horror.
Yeah, and the atmosphere, I believe it felt like they were on a different planet, right?
Immaculate.
Yeah, very good. I even liked the second one, but it was all only because they like continued the story, right? The plot was kind of bad in my opinion, but it was cool finding out the temple that everyone was like praying at and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Yeah, and the android going dark. Sorry, spoilers alert. That was cool. I believe that was really well done.
Yeah, I do that. Yeah, the only thing I didn't like was that the android was sort of the creator of the alien, but you can always see it as he created like a strain of the alien.
Yeah.
Because the idea of, like, if you start going into like what's the origin of the aliens, then it's like then you're not gonna have fun with it. Then it's
Exactly.
like, well, now we explained the alien,
Yeah, exactly.
which is always like explanation is always the end of horror.
Yeah.
The unknown is the horror.
Yeah, mostly. And not to spoil the Alien Romulus movie, but it has a very good plot in it that is about original stuff and stuff. If you watch the movie, you will notice that wasn't a spoiler, because you're gonna hopefully get what I mean by saying that. But it was very cool. It's a very good alien movie.
Nice.
I would recommend it to everyone.
I bet.
Yeah. Good one to the series.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. Any more series, movies, whatever we want to talk about? Have you seen anything recently?
Movies?
Movies, series?
I mean,
Arcane just ended.
Yeah, Arcane just ended.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about that whenever we decide that, hey, this week we're gonna talk about it, and he's forced to
Yeah.
look for.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, I told you guys that I have promised that I'm gonna watch it from somewhere from now until like 4 years. Somewhere in that time span, I'm gonna watch it.
I mean, if we're also bringing an anime into it, I'm forcing I'm standing strong on Blue Lock season 2.
Oh.
Oh yeah, how's your PowerPoint presentation?
Slideshow.
Yeah, the PNG
Yeah.
PNG ball animates is doing good.
Nice.
It is actually.
Okay.
Right.
Because here's the thing, the animation is not improving. It sucks.
I'm
But
sorry.
the fact is that it's just so well directed, and like all the other everything except animation is on point. Like the still frames looks great, the music is good, they nailed the atmosphere, and like everything except the animation is good. So it like makes me it keeps you going.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like you can always envision what it could have been, but still it's good.
Yeah.
That's nice to hear that. I mean, sad that they had to like downgrade the animation that much, but the fact that they still went hard on the things they could, I think that's respectable.
Yeah, I think they locked out on the fact that it is an actual like full stage, like that the show is about one big match with a live audience. Because if you just have like, oh, he did this sick thing, and then you cut to the audience screaming in like just this like wave of screams from the audience, and you go, hell yeah, it looked like shit, but fuck if I'm not pumped. What do you mean? He just stopped the ball, kicked it up in the air, and then spin kicked it into goal. Hell yeah!
Fuck yeah.
I mean, it was 4 frames of animation, but it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been one person that actually likes watching sports, and sports anime didn't entice me to look at it as well.
Same.
So I'm not really like into it, but it looks cool. It looks cool. Sounds cool. I remember that we watched the first season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we watched the whole season.
Yeah.
And,
Which was longer than I thought.
yeah, it was really long, but for me, I think I slept through some of them.
Probably.
Yeah, but I would say the story is okay from my point of view. I just don't like football. I don't like basketball. Like Fruit Basket is a basketball, right?
Yes.
I believe.
Fruits Basket is not sports.
No.
Is it not? What's this basketball?
The
and-
basketball
Yeah,
is not Haikyuu. Or
no,
is it
Haikyuu is volleyball.
Haikyuu is volleyball.
Oh, this is volleyball.
There is Kuroko no Basket.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Kuroko Basket. That's one I heard.
Yeah, that one's fucking good. I've seen it.
Yeah, and I'm not intrigued in like sports at all.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm very close-minded in anime because I only like shonen.
Yeah, but but I've sort of the way you explain it, like if you can see it and do it for real, why would look at an anime about it?
Yeah, exactly.
While I'm on the other end of like, well, I don't get the appeal in real life because it's not like it's not as showy, and then I can watch. So, but if an anime does it, it's like, oh. Not only is it more showy with like special effects and more extreme highlights, but it's also they can go wild with it.
Yeah.
Like
Plus Ultra.
yeah, but like Kuroko no Basket, for example, has this like it's all about the like golden generation, which are these like I think 9 like super players,
Right.
and who all do like one thing real good.
Yeah.
And one of these star players is a green-haired guy who's real into superstitions because bad luck is the only thing that could stop him from scoring a goal. From the other side of the field, he's not scoring 3-pointers, he's scoring 4-pointers, which don't exist. Like he's shooting from the other side of the court, and no one can, and it just goes up, and no one can stop it because then it just goes down.
Damn.
And
a
that's
golden
so
star.
stupid.
Yeah, but it sounds awesome. It's like if anything in real life could do that, like if anything could make sports just look that wacky and cool. No, humans in real life have to obey the laws of physics.
Yeah.
And it's like really bad animation. They don't get away with breaking physics because it looks bad. But when you do it really well, that's cool.
Yeah. Like there's just a thing with like sports anime where either they just like, okay, we stick to how it works, or they don't, which are the good ones, where they just go, well, here's how the sports and here's the superpowers we employ in it. There's apparently a series that's all about mahjong, the board game with the tiles.
Chinese chess, right?
Poker is more what I would describe
okay.
it, because you're trying to get a hand of like of numbers and symbols. But basically, there's that, and but they have like superpowers. I don't fucking know how it works. I haven't seen it, but like, I've just seen one. I've just seen a scene from the Mahjong where they like pick up a piece and suddenly like an actual angel appears behind them to like symbolize how good they are at the game. But it's like that's what I mean with like what sportsman anime do, because they like add special effects.
Yeah.
Like I can see like if you look, which I don't think real sports is bad. They can do some real cool shit there too. But like I had to watch through an entire game. And to like get to that point, or to like you have to either to be interested. Yeah, this is why I think like sports have such like fan bases attract for each team, because you have to be interested in the team to follow the games.
Mostly, yeah.
Or you're interested in like the games, and then you don't really look at
the people playing it.
Yeah, the people playing it. But in anime, it's just like, well, no, here's some cool shit that happens that only happens in very specific situations, but they pulled it off and they did it so fucking good, and they can do it reliably because they have such a good talent for it. It's basically a superpower.
Yeah.
There is this old cartoon from I believe before it became Jetix. It's called Fox Kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in the turnover from Fox Kids to Jetix, it came a show that's called Galactic Football.
Galactic Football.
Yeah. That's that was so fun to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was so wacky. They had this flaming football kick. They made it like flames.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that's basically sports anime. It's super powered football.
Exactly, and that one I can agree with. It's when you take what you exactly said. They have superpowers in the sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved it too. I think I think for me it was just a little too much, because it's like, well, it's not really football anymore. It's more like Dragon Ball, but with the goal of playing football.
Yeah.
But yes, that's the perfect example, because it's like the team starts out with humans who are basically unable to do who have lost their ability to perform the superpowered kicks.
Yeah.
And do you know the lore for that show?
Not more than I've seen on some episodes.
The lore is crazy, because basically there was a war, just a galactic scale war.
What?
But because they had the superpower, and then they were like, okay, this is too dangerous. We need to forbid the usage of this power, except when playing football, because that shit's rad.
Is it also because corporates use these people to win and get other property and stuff?
Well, that's
just a side quest.
That's just a thing that happens. That's just corporate life.
Exactly.
But yes, so basically, that's the lore. It's superpower used for warfare, and then they were like, okay, galactic peace, no more war, still can use it in football.
Yeah, when you speak about it, I have a vague memory of them saying it in the first episode.
Yeah, and I loved it because they actually also went and had different superpowers. The humans and most of them have just these really powerful kicks, and then you have the top players where you have robot beings who can teleport all over the field.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. I was gonna ask, I'm thinking about Korra.
Huh?
Yeah, because in the Last Airbender, if you were a bender, you could bend.
Yeah.
And then time skip, spoilers. Bigger societies mean more laws, and they also, from what I see, at least in Earthbending society, bending was mainly just okay in sports. They had a lot of bending sports.
Well, I think that depends, because remember, I think not Basing say the other place where Boomy was king, the entire mail system was rock wagons on rock rails that they just bent.
Yeah, but that was also in Aang's history.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe he talks about Korra's time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. The Earth Kingdom seems like the kind of kingdom that would be slow to develop.
But the thing is, I believe, because in that era, Earthbenders learned how to metal bend. So they didn't use Earthbending that much.
That's fair.
Yeah, so they probably... It wasn't outlawed only inside the cities, and in construction maybe you could.
That sounds very likely.
Use it.
Yeah.
Basically they found real life everyday uses.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair. Yeah, I just got a feeling when I was watching Korra. It feels like general bending, just for bending's sake, was very, maybe not restricted, but just like you guys said. For construction, it was regulated. You couldn't just go around bending whatever the fuck you wanted.
Which I thought about, because now there's cars and streets.
Yeah.
And if I want to earth bend my way to work, I have to make sure that I put everything back behind me.
Yeah. Or if you were a good earthbender, just make a small pebble and just stand on it and fly.
Yeah.
Well, you have to train to be a good earthbender, but if that's a transportation thing, I would do it.
Yeah, but like they can lift rocks, so they fly. Why wouldn't they lift the rocks under themselves?
Exactly.
Or like, what's do they have to have an anchor for it?
It might be because they can't land.
Ah.
Yeah, you just smash it to the ground and splat all over. Like,
Yeah.
I'm coming to work! Just like mosquito.
But they would also be like great for parking, because if you're earthbending, you just have an earth disc that you float on to work, and then every earthbender just place their disc on the same space because it's just dirt.
Yeah.
But do you remember in the first, like, not first, when Aang, they had like circles on the ground and you just popped out discs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in your sense, they could just pop it down inside
Yeah,
the ground.
yeah,
again.
Yeah.
Not even making a pile.
No, they just pop it down.
Yeah.
You did.
But yeah,
Cool.
they earthbending sports.
Yeah.
That was a thing.
I would.
Well, not earth, just bending sports.
What bending would you want?
Ooh.
Yeah, if you could choose one.
Well, I'm very influenced. I was watching another YouTuber who's convinced me that there's no reason whatsoever that the earthbender shouldn't win every fight ever. Because all you have to do is just open up the earth beneath your opponent's feet and then crush their ankles.
No, well, like we've seen, but there's the thing though. We've seen how earthbending works, sort of. Because even Toph, who is like the best earthbender,
Yeah.
when she bends, she hits the ground, and then there's a shock wave that moves with the ground. So
Indeed.
they still have like a margin. If you know you're going up against an earthbender,
It's very choreographed.
yeah, the moment that they hit the ground, you go nope.
Yeah, it's very, very choreographed.
That's very fair.
Like like earthbenders are the ones who are like the second most obvious benders of them all.
I would say they are the most.
I guess, but then again, firebenders, if you see them point their fist in your general direction,
But that's the thing, though.
it's
You
always
don't
their
have to-
fists.
No, it's only Zuko. It's only Zuko.
Okay.
Yeah. If you think her sister, she uses firebending very more fluently.
Mm.
Yeah, she can do it from her feet, she can do it from her mouth, she can do it from her fingers as well. And the lightning part, that's very, very fluent.
Yeah.
Also taught from waterbending techniques.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is cool.
Energy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I believe it's just because Zuko had so much rage,
Yeah.
so he just fought with his fists.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So-
I'm just thinking. Yeah, I was mainly thinking like if it's from the points.
Fair. Yeah, you can't just create somewhere else.
Yeah, it's not like them actually bending fire like around them is a rarity.
Yeah, which is very weird because that's how the book started. I've heard. I believe the guy that created it is from Korea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I believe the story about Zuko's uncle, he was called Dragon or something.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, the fire-breathing dragon, and that's because he was the only one who could create fire himself.
Oh.
Yeah, and then when they started the anime or whatever it's called, the cartoonish anime style of it,
Yep.
they differentiated from, they deviated from the story of taking fire and created fire instead, which made the show very good.
Indeed.
Because when M. Night Shyamalan made his movie,
Yeah.
I believe in 2012,
Yeah.
Something.
yeah, which is called now the worst movie ever.
Yeah, we just don't talk about it.
Yeah,
It
we don't
doesn't
talk about it.
exist.
Yeah, but we have to reference it. Sorry, guys,
Yeah.
because that's a true reference to the book of Avatar, where they take the flames from an open source of flame.
Indeed.
Acknowledging the Shyamalan Avatar movie is basically losing the game, but of the Avatar community.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The game.
Fuck you.
Now we lost.
You fucking mentioned it before.
And and then you reiterated it.
Of course, I have to.
because you had to drag our
Yes.
audience
Yes.
down with us. What do you call them?
Aerostadians.
Aerostadians.
Damn, you have to just drag the Aerostadian army straight into the mud.
Yes, the Aerostadians. So, but you would choose Earth.
No, I don't actually know.
I would not choose Earth because, at least not in our modern society, where again I have to put the ground
Yeah, but
back.
now you know with the fucking the loophole. Just make a disc and fly with it.
I guess, but then why wouldn't I pick airbending?
Because you can't make structures.
When would I need to do
Just
that?
go out to the fucking woods and make a hut for yourself.
But it's covered in dirt.
No,
Wow.
you can compress the dirt and make stone out of it.
I guess, but like it's not gonna be comfortable. It's not gonna be good.
Of course you can. You can smoothen it out. The
That's
thing
a
about
lot of work.
oh, what can you do with air bending if you compared it to the flying part?
Not much. I wouldn't choose airbending.
True.
I would probably choose water.
Yeah, I would choose water.
Yeah, the thing I'm thinking about is just all of them would be awesome. One of them, whichever one, would be awesome. But what would I use it for?
Water?
Yeah.
Travel and never dryness. Always good. I would be an evil guy. I would control people and do the blood bending stuff.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, I would be
You just
evil.
admit that
Yeah, I
on
would be
air.
evil. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We
Yeah.
would have
I'm
to
happy
stop
you're
you.
not the waterbender.
What?
I'm happy you're not the waterbender.
I'm not.
But yeah, but I was like, fire would be awesome, and I could technically use it for like making sure that I'm always safe from like cold.
Yeah, and like it wouldn't really. If you think about it, we don't really need practical uses for it.
Yeah.
Like
No.
if you could just shoot fire from your hands, that's cool enough.
That's kind of like my thinking also. Like, yeah, fire from your fist or mouth or fingers or toes. Wherever I can shoot fire from, that's awesome. What if I would never use it?
yeah,
I would be outlawed.
No, you can use it for like circus acts.
yeah, or
Yeah.
camping, I guess.
Yeah,
The only thing you
things
do.
like that are why I'm thinking about it is like, okay, I don't go camping. So fire would be awesome if I was an outdoorsy person, or waterbending would be awesome for drying up quickly after the shower.
Yeah, like
So-
water would at least be somewhat practical. You could just like remove the water from you after a shower
But
or a rain.
To
Yeah.
be fair, you can remove water pretty fast with fire too.
That I would not trust myself to bend that near my own
You're
body.
technically correct.
Yeah.
The best kind of correct.
Yeah.
The like equivalent of earth bending, you just put a little dirt on
Turn
you
it-
with the water to
Just
dry.
put a little dirt on it. Put a little dirt on it.
If you get dirty by dirt,
Yeah.
as a as an earth bender,
No, dirt bending is accurate.
as a dirt bender,
I just think about it, because earth bending is all about, well, the purer the material, the harder it is.
Yeah.
yeah, but isn't stone pure?
Yeah.
No,
It is.
it's stone.
Yeah, it's pure. It's pure stone.
Stone is not
It
an
is.
element.
What is stone?
Stone is a mixture of materials.
What
Yeah.
materials?
Minerals.
Minerals.
Of course.
Well, that's the
multiple. Like there's 100 of these fuckers. I don't
There
know
are.
every material.
Yeah. But I mean, like when we first saw Toph
Mhm.
and she was in the fight, she kicks the ground and you can see the ground like making a big groove,
Yeah.
and then
To
the
indicate
thing.
where her attack goes.
Exactly. She kicked a rock that was underground, and it was the rock that was traveling underground was the thing doing the thing. So it's like they control rock, not really
Yeah.
dirt or earth. It's like rock.
But what is rock? What
The-
is rock? Yeah, let the
Sto-
fact check.
I started by looking up what a stone was.
Yeah.
A hard, solid, non-metallic mineral matter of which rock is made.
Yeah, it's a pure mineral.
I guess.
Yeah, that's what I said. Rock is pure.
No, stone is pure. Rock.
Okay, sorry. Rock.
Rock.
Stone is pure.
Rock is a piece. The
That's
solid mineral material forming parts of the surface of the Earth and other similar planets, or a large piece of rock which has become detached from a cliff or mountain or a boulder. Like a rock is like a piece of
mountain, yeah.
Earth.
Oh yeah. It's just a piece of earth. That's what it's called, earth
Yeah.
bending.
You looked up stone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I looked up rock, and it says in geology, rock or stone is a naturally occurring solid mass of aggregate minerals or mineraloid matter.
Mineraloid.
Yeah, so it's basically it's hard, it's full of minerals.
Yeah, but stone is pure then.
Not necessarily.
No,
Apparently,
What?
not according to mine.
according to his definition.
Yeah, they're pretty much the same.
Yeah,
A rock is a mixture of minerals that then get hard.
yeah, but
I mean,
the
because
stone
I think
is
if
pure.
you like,
A rock also.
if it's pure,
It's a pure mix.
like metal, like because that was the whole point in like Korra was that the purer the metal, the harder it is to bend.
Yeah.
Because it's
So like steel and stuff, they could bend, and like or general metal.
Yeah.
But like when you get to like pure platinum, for example, like the robot, unbendable.
Yeah.
So it seems like, and whenever they bend like Aang, it's like it's like solid. It's not, well, it's dirt.
Yeah.
Because that was the whole thing when she learned metal bending, was that she hit it and she's like, well, there are impurities here
Yeah.
that mean that I can bend.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's why also sand was so difficult for her,
Yeah.
because she couldn't see the minerals.
Because it's so loose.
Yeah.
Because there were sandbenders, which is also earthbenders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They made sandstorms. That's crazy.
That's
No, that's
kinda-
not crazy. That's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, but it's like that was you look at that and it's like that. Are they windbenders?
No,
Are they
no, no.
airbenders? No. Just bend sand real
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
Yeah. That's not
Create a
weird.
little tornado.
That's not weird.
Guess not.
No.
Not as weirder than electricity.
Why is that weird?
But it seems like a sort of elemental combination. Like the lightning bending is fire bending born from water bending techniques.
Well, it's only the movement.
Yeah, like but it's still like it's the foundations led to an evolution.
But it was only it only evolved through water techniques, because if you do it like firebending, which is a very harsh movement, you will get struck in your heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, producing lightning, I think, is just pure fire. But
Yeah.
Iroh was the one who invented the redirecting of lightning.
Exactly.
And that's what he got from waterbending.
Waterbending, yeah. And that's why I think like sand bending seems like it would take from wind bending techniques. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's like about the control of like.
That makes a lot of sense.
Might be, but if you look at the last episode, almost the last episode, when he fights the Fire Lord.
Osa.
Oh yeah, Osa.
Osai.
Osai. Yeah. Where Aang fights him, and he just takes a little like stone or rock, whatever,
Yeah.
whatever it's called, rock stone, who cares?
Mhm.
And he just compacts it, right?
Yeah.
And he just shoots it like a minigun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was cool as shit.
That's a cool. Yeah, it's a really cool scene. But if you think about it, it's like that was just pure earthbending, right?
Yep.
If you do it like that and you just make it go around, then you don't need the wind bending.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure the avatar could be like if it's pure anything at that point, because the whole point of the avatar is that they learn all the ways.
yeah, but
And it's a big and it's the thing with like, is it the power of the element, but with the practice of another. Like the whole show is about harmony, and the more harmony you achieve, the
Yeah.
better you are.
yeah,
The more cool shit you can do.
yeah.
It's like it's probably. I mean, yes, it's the power itself is pure earthbending, but it's like without airbending knowledge, you wouldn't figure out how to like put that into practice that way of the minigun firing.
But the miniguns part is like, why? What technique should you be able to get that from? If you don't think about like, it's pure earth.
I mean, because what I'm thinking is earthbending has always been shock heavy thing that direction.
Yes.
At that target, but while earthbending has been like you can control the tiny stuff by blowing the
You
wind,
mean airbending?
like pebbles.
You mean airbending?
Yeah.
Yeah. But when he fights with airbending, he uses very large winds.
Mm.
Yeah, he doesn't use small.
But we also seen him do his little party trick where he like pulls out
Yeah.
2 pebbles and he's
The-
like,
yeah,
and
the
he
spinning
just
ones.
looks into camera and real happy with himself.
Yeah. Because if you speak very small, tiny things, I would be waterbending.
Mm.
Yeah, they are the ones using droplets and small stuff.
Indeed. Using
Or big streams.
Or very
Or
big
big
streams. Yeah.
Yeah.
The fucking arms, like using them as a whip.
Yeah,
That's
I mean
cool.
that's why like water is always seen as the weakest element because you need access to water.
Mm.
But then someone gets access to water and you're like, well, what are you gonna do now? How are you gonna stop them now? You can't.
Yeah,
No.
but the thing is, you're always surrounded with water.
Yeah.
That's what we found out with the witch, the bloodbender witch.
Mm.
Yeah.
She
But-
just took it from the earth and from stuff.
Plants.
And, all,
And a butterfly.
yeah, plants, butterfly, but also when not with the witch, but when Katara and I think Toph were taken prisoner in the desert, Katara invented sweat bending,
Yeah.
and it's like, yeah, you can get water.
You can always get water.
So I believe water would be. I haven't seen your video, but I believe the water bending would be the strongest in any capacity
Yeah.
of war.
I would also love water bending for maybe the off chance of being a healer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, I'm having a thought about like how many bending techniques, or well, how many benders can just control temperature? Because it doesn't seem like temperature is locked away to fire or anyone. Because it's called Bowley, the dude from Korra. He's a lava bender,
Yeah.
and I think I've seen some waterbender boil water, but
And they freeze it regularly.
they freeze it regularly.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Air should be the only one that can't
Yeah.
regulate temperature.
it's like hot air. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the thing, I guess it makes sense because they are controlling the elements,
Yeah.
which means they're controlling the movement, and temperature is the movement of the atoms.
Yeah.
It's well, like once you start to explain it, it all breaks down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think my answer would be I don't think I want combustion bending, but maybe some flavor of fire bending. What do you guys want?
Water. I can only think about those new high pressure water tools we have invented. I don't know how new they are, but when you use them for cutting pieces of metal and stuff,
Oh yeah.
that would be so cool. Just compress it between your hands and just shoot it away.
Yeah.
That would be so fucking cool.
I would love to do little tricks if I have like a can of soda where I can just like whoosh, swallow.
Yeah.
Imagine living in a world where everyone could do either water bending, fire bending, earth bending, or air bending, and it gets into an assortment full of people doing it, and your friend group is all water benders. Would that be a cool trick then?
No, probably not.
Yeah.
Then we would probably. Well, if my friend group was all waterbenders, we would probably try to outdo each other. Like, well, look what I figured out in the bath yesterday. I mean, if I had waterbending and I took a bath, that would be fucking fun.
I would
Yeah.
do it on the go.
On the go.
Yeah, I would just walk around and just take the water.
Oh,
dry myself,
goddamn
and
it,
just
but-
take it away.
Would that just be like the new fiddling?
Fiddling?
Yeah, like people with ADHD, if they had like bending or water bending, then we just be like constantly holding a bubble of water or a piece of rock and just like change the shape of it and make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you, firebenders. Answered at the workplace.
No, they would do it. They would just have to be way more careful because
Yeah.
they would like jump a little spark between the hands and just like, and then they
Yeah.
drop it on the grass and you're like, oh fuck.
But the thing
Yeah.
is, they can control it, right? So if it starts burning, they would just snuff it out.
Yeah. They just.
That's kind of why I want fire, because it's like, if there's a fire here, I have a fire extinguisher, but if it's big and I can just like snuff it out and be safe, it's
that's-
like,
That's also just fucking cool. Like if there's a fire anywhere and you just go, "Huh," and it just stops.
hell yeah.
That's gonna be fucking rad.
I would switch job and become a firefighter.
Yeah.
And I would be the best. And I would,
You will be the best out of shape firefighter.
yeah.
You're the only one who can't slide down the pole.
Exactly. It would be a bunch of like strong ass, buff ass men and women who were like so fucking determined to save people. And I would just roll up and be like, nah.
To be fair, we are talking about a world where only we get the powers and none else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
always weird.
Yeah, but it is cool though, because as you said, you would be the best firefighter in the world.
Yeah.
Just because of that thing.
Exactly. It's that's what sounds like such nepotism, though.
Nepotism.
Well, maybe not nepotism, but like silver spoon. Like, okay, I'm the
Born
best
for
at.
the-
Huh?
Is it born for the role or you?
Well, it's like I didn't work for my power. It's
Yeah,
like
nepotism. Yeah,
yeah. So it's like
that's why it's called
So-
nepo baby.
nepo baby.
Nepo baby, sorry.
Nepo baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you got fucking, you were the only human being having fire bending,
Yeah.
then you were born to be able to control fire.
Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
Superman argument. Like,
Yeah.
if he has the power to help people, therefore he should help people.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, he could also be a bank robber, but
Yeah, but that would be wrong.
in the sense of society, yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, if if we weren't the only ones getting the power, like if everyone's, these bending powers started popping up everywhere, would it not be required by everyone who are a firebender to serve as a firefighter for a while?
No, you could be a smith. You could be a construction worker. You can be a metal construction worker.
Yeah,
Everything
that-
that contains heat, you could become.
Yeah, you could become, but that sounds like it requires like more precise training. Like you would have, but like a firefighter, your job is to put the fire out.
Yeah, but it's very discriminative.
Discriminatory.
Yeah, to if you say, oh, you're a firebender, firefighter.
Yeah.
No,
that-
it's not like, oh yeah, you should, like, it's fire. It's like, no, you should be required to serve as a term as firefighter because you have the ability.
Oh, you
to
mean
do
like we have to go to war training
Yeah,
at 18?
yeah, like
Oh,
people
you
sign.
mean like that?
Yeah, and same thing for like
Waterbender
waterbenders.
be a hospital worker.
If they are healers, I guess.
No, every waterbender can heal.
No.
Yeah, they can. They can train to
No.
it. Yeah, they can. Every waterbender can train to heal. The thing is, yeah, that's why they are so female. It's not friendly. What's the opposite to friendly?
Sexist.
Yeah, sexist. They're very sexist at the place where Aang and they come
Indeed.
to the water tribe.
Yeah.
Because every female has to train that can waterbend is only allowed to train
Yeah.
healing.
Exactly. I can't remember. Was Katara related to the old dude? Like, was it her uncle?
No, yeah. Well, he liked her grandmother very much.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
But the whole arguments that was book one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked it. Like, book one's biggest argument was just Katara showing an old dude that fuck you, girls can bend as well as anyone else,
Yeah,
and kicking his fucking ass.
Yeah, exactly. So I believe in the sense that then, and if we go in that route, every 18-year-old firebender goes to become a firefighter.
Mhm.
Every water becomes a hospital worker,
Mhm.
and every earthbender becomes a construction worker, and every airbender becomes what? What?
Parachute diver.
Parachute diver, parachute instructioneer.
Yes.
Like, what the fuck are they gonna do?
Well,
They
like-
got the free card.
Turbine worker.
Turbine worker.
Yeah, they have to.
Oh, we need
they have to
electricity where fucking firebenders can be useful. Damn.
That's what they did in Korra. You can lightning bend, get into the
Exactly.
generator business.
Yeah.
Like then the airbender is obsolete again. What are they
Yeah.
gonna do?
I was gonna
I'm
say.
sure there are uses for it that we don't know about.
Yeah. I mean, if we're gonna go with like the industrialization that Fire Nation caused, they could just like, I don't know if airbenders can do this, but send them out into the forest that you cut down. You just cut it down, and then you just have a small community of airbenders purifying the carbon dioxide into oxygen.
Ooh, can they do that?
I have no clue. I don't think so.
They could probably like separate clean air. Oh no, they couldn't.
That would be good though.
I was
But,
thinking
like,
about in the swamp. It's very dirty water.
Yeah,
So
muddy
Katara
water.
takes all the water, Toph takes all of the dirt, and they clean it up. So maybe
And there's a scene when they're in the desert when they drop water and Katara just brings the water out of the sand.
We're missing the point of what are the airbenders gonna do?
Well, if we assume they can also do similar thing, they could remove the air from like
The shit.
toxic.
But we don't want. Well, yeah, toxic. But that's the issue. He's a airbender. Air contains all of this shit.
Yeah, like if we were like remove like if there's a reason like a gas leak maybe. Because if it's like a gas thingy, then they could.
What about the gas that goes to the ground?
What do you mean?
Well, there are gases that doesn't go up; they are going down, which is very toxic.
Yeah, are they air?
No, but what are you gonna do about that? Oh, they're gonna separate gas from air, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about those that doesn't go up?
They
The
They put it in the container. They can like well if they can separate it, they can put they can put the separated gas into a bubble of air,
Can they push it then?
and then they could push it
But
because
this-
it's in a bubble.
But that's the problem. You can't put the only thing that you probably could put in a bubble is the one mixing with the air, because otherwise it's like water and oil. It's just gonna be you can't control it.
Are people in this scenario, and now I mean societally, are people still allowed to have hobbies?
No.
Yes.
I'm having this is the dichotomy. Which one do I go with? Because
Yes, of course.
yeah, I'm thinking like I'm with you that like
The no part.
at the part that like okay, everyone feels like they could actually do something useful for society except for airbenders.
Yeah.
But I mean, maybe you can have them fly around and look for people who are lost or
Oh, this could be
stranded people, like
Yeah,
rescue rangers, kind of.
Fair.
that's good.
Yeah.
I was also thinking like meteorologists.
Meteorologists.
Oh,
Like weather people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
weather people. Yeah. Can they feel in the air that there's gonna become rain? Because
Probably.
people say they can. Is that true? No.
I think they can feel it coming in the air tonight.
Yeah, because
The lions just roam around and kiss each other.
Whoa, there's lions in the room! What the fuck? Where did these lions come from? Oh fuck, they're gone now!
Yeah, I would say it was very weird.
That was wild.
They kissed and used tongue. Weird.
The lions?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
What?
No, you're right. It is weird.
Yeah, it is
They
weird.
kissed and they licked.
Yeah, which is weird.
Like, choose one. You're lions.
Yeah. Not in the movie.
Come on,
though.
Disney.
Yeah, not in the movie though.
What?
They didn't kiss in the movie.
When did they kiss?
They never kissed. He, either one just licked the other on the cheek.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Then it's good.
Yeah.
What were we complaining about?
What are we talking about?
The lions in the room. They
Oh,
kissed.
yeah,
they kissed.
Yeah, that was. I didn't see it. That was behind your chair.
Yeah.
How the fuck did I see it? It was behind my chair. How did I see it? And how did you not?
With your neck eyes.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I forgot my
Nice
neck
eyes at the back of your head.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like you use it too much and just blurs out. So
Yeah.
I forgot I had them. Sorry. Yeah.
I think we were talking about the rescue rangers.
Right, yeah, it's
the small rats.
rescue rangers or meteorology. Right, people can sense when it's about to like weather change because usually because there's like even before the weather changes, there's like it becomes moisture in the air or it
But
becomes
that's a
more.
waterbender.
Pressure changes.
No, like not the benders, actual living people in real
Oh,
life
okay.
can sense when the weather's about to change.
But that's the issue though. They are never right.
Some of them are.
No, they are guessing. Every weather channel, every weather station, everything weather is a guessing game.
Yeah, because they rely on science. If you rely
you're gonna rely on them.
your superior, my knee starts to hurt. It's gonna rain.
I can smell the grasshopper from a mile away. It's gonna rain today.
Yeah, and I
boys.
mean the animals know when it's gonna, like, weather's gonna change.
Of course, the only animal that does it is the birds. And they live up there.
What about the worms?
They don't fucking know. That's why they
It gets
drown.
wet, they get out.
Oh, they don't. Yeah, they can feel the wetness in the ground. They don't come up before. They don't come up before.
No.
No.
But like, yeah, obviously, like, the weather people are guessing. That's like the whole deal. They just see, here's where the wind blows in this direction. There's like a high pressure, low pressure thing, warm and cold.
Exactly.
They're just guessing. But yeah, like, they could, if we had a way to like sense, this is happening here right now, and then they could just send that into like a database.
I would argue that is a water bending feature, though.
It would be both.
Mostly water, because you can sense the water up there.
Yeah, they can sense the water. Okay. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
I'm holding on.
How
Take me to a trip.
Okay. If assuming that bending is just a talent and a training thing,
Yeah.
like how sensitive can the average person get? Like, how much moisture does it needs to be before they notice that it changed?
I don't fucking
And how
know.
much moisture are they able to grab with the bending?
Well, it would be
If we're just thinking, what would an average person be capable of doing?
in Sweden we have junior school, that's like lågstadiet, and then we have high school, which is not the same as Sweden high school. High school is a different thing than our high school, but we call it high school, högskolan.
And
Then we have the gymnasium, which is not the same as the gymnasium in English, but that's how
that is high school.
Yeah, so we have one through 5, it's low school. We have 6 through 9, that's high school. We have first, second, and third ring, which is gymnasium, and then we have like university, which is our high school. We call it högskolan.
Yeah.
It's translated.
It's the high school.
It's the highest seat of
that's
education.
That's the highest of schooling, right? I believe highest of schooling in training and waterbending, you are able to sense weather conditions.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Just a lesson in our schools,
I mean,
Stay in school, kids.
stay in school, kids. Don't do drugs. Only the good ones.
Only if you're cool.
Rad.
If you're cool, if you're not uncool, don't do drugs. What are you doing?
Stop it.
Stop it
right
Get
now.
some help.
Get some help.
Did we solve the bending issue?
I have no clue what we're
No,
talking about.
the air sucks. The air bending sucks balls.
Well, yeah, kind of. Other than like air travel, I can't really think of anything they could help with.
Hey, they can be pilots.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but also we have humans, regular ass humans who are pilots.
Yeah, we have regular ass human making fire stuff.
Fair.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe we're done, right? We have a very good use of every bending in our society,
Yeah.
and we have a regiment of when they turn 18, they have to do this specific thing except for airbending. Airbending.
And if you don't have that regiment, everyone can bend, and it's not gonna be a problem because it's just a hobby thing, basically. Or a work.
Everyone can bend. We don't have non-benders in this world.
Mm.
Are there gonna be so-called normal people in this world?
Are there normal people in the Avatar world?
Yep.
Yeah.
Then why not here?
They are called non-benders.
Yeah, there was the first season of Legend of Korra is about them standing up against the hierarchy and racism born of being bender versus non-bender.
Damn.
Yeah.
Right. I forgot about that.
It's the one with the mask. He does.
The guy who removes bending from people.
Exactly.
By giving them an aneurysm.
Yeah. It was airbending, no?
Water.
Waterbending.
He was bloodbend. He could bloodbend anytime. That was his special ability.
Yeah. But that aneurysm, that could be reversed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't
could
even
it?
think it was permanent.
But yeah, that's the thing.
I think it was the only one who if I remember correctly, the only one who got it back was Korra because he removed water, fire, and earth, but she didn't know airbending until after he locked out the other three. And when she got airbending, she unlocked the other ones.
No, they noticed that waterbending was the thing that he did it with. That's why they could reverse it. So they cured the ones that he did it on.
The first thing about him is that Aang removed his waterbending.
No, that was his dad.
Yeah, that was that.
But yes.
Okay, I thought it was the same dude because I thought the whole thing was that he did not have any. Someone had removed his bending, and the dude just learned how to do that.
Yeah, no, that was the thing. That's his cover up. Aang fought his dad, and because who had the ability to blood bend at any time and was a criminal, and took away his bending. He went up to one of the poles or somewhere and had two kids, twins who was waterbenders who could blood bend at any time. And then one of those kids became the president, mayor,
Something.
I don't remember.
let's go with mayor of the big like New York City that they live in. And the other became a criminal who pretended to be a non-bender who could remove bending to garner the sympathy and control of the normal people.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
Then I'm with. I got it.
Yeah. And then they both throw out of the water, and the president blew up the boat, killing them both.
Effective strategy.
Yeah.
Yippee!
Hooray! Well, everybody, thank you so much for listening to another rambly piece of shit podcast.
Hey, don't talk down on your
Yeah, don't call it a piece of shit.
What?
Don't call it a piece of shit.
It is.
No.
Oi.
It's good.
Oi,
It's just
oi,
the
oi.
quality of the mics aren't that
At
good.
least call it garbage at worst.
Okay, thank you for listening to another garbage episode of Everything About Nothing.
And
Nothing about everything.
And we
That's right.
appreciate you. Farewell!